Apple has spent years watching every other company fumble through folding phones while staying completely silent on the category. That silence might be about to end because new leaks suggest the Apple iPhone Ultra is coming, and it's reportedly folding in a direction nobody expected from Apple. Instead of the tall book-style fold every other manufacturer has used since 2019, this one is rumored to open sideways into a short, wide shape. That single design choice could change how we think about what a folding phone is actually supposed to be for. Stick with me, because the hinge material, the battery size, and one major missing feature are all things you need to hear before this thing officially launches. Let's talk about why the shape actually matters, because it's not just a style choice. Tall foldables open into an inner screen that's basically square, and try watching anything on a square screen and you're stuck with thick black bars running down both sides. The Apple iPhone Ultra reportedly flips that entirely, opening landscape into something closer to a small tablet, built around video, browsing, and everyday use instead of forcing a compromise every time you open it. Interestingly, Samsung just went through a similar shift with the Galaxy Z Fold 8, moving away from its own tall, narrow design after 7 straight generations. So even before launch, it looks like Apple's approach might already be nudging the entire industry in a new direction. Now let's get into the actual specs, because this is where the leaks start sounding genuinely wild. Current reports point to the Apple iPhone Ultra measuring somewhere around 4.5 to 4.8 millimeters thick when unfolded, which would be thinner than most regular smartphones sold today, and closer to 9 to 9.5 millimeters when folded shut. The inner display is rumored to sit around 7.6 to 7.76 inches, close to iPad mini territory, with a 5.49-inch outer screen for quick tasks. Someone actually compared the folded size directly against the old iPhone 13 mini, and reportedly it comes out only slightly bigger, so if you've missed that compact form factor, this might be the closest thing Apple brings back. The frame apparently mixes titanium and aluminum, and the hinge is said to use a liquid metal alloy, built specifically to resist the wear that comes from folding thousands of times over years of daily use. Every folding phone ever made has had the same complaint, that visible crease running down the middle of the screen. Early reports suggest Apple may have actually solved it here, describing the crease on the iPhone Ultra as remarkably shallow, to the point where you might barely feel it running your thumb across the display. Impressive, there's also apparently a vapor chamber cooling system packed into a body this thin, which is a genuinely impressive engineering claim if it holds up. But not everything is a win. Face ID reportedly isn't making the cut here at all, with Touch ID returning inside the power button instead, similar to how it already works on the iPad Air. On the camera side, things stay fairly simple, with dual 48-megapixel lenses on the back, a wide and an ultra-wide, and no telephoto lens due to how little internal space is available. Curious, though, there's a clever detail worth mentioning. 2 separate selfie cameras, one built into each display, so you get a working front camera whether the phone is open or closed. Confident, power is expected to come from Apple's A20 chip, paired with 12 gigabytes of RAM, with iOS 27 reportedly built specifically to support proper side-by-side multitasking on a screen this size. And the battery might be the biggest surprise of all, with estimates landing between 5,400 and 5,800 milliamp hours, which would make it the largest battery Apple has ever shipped in any iPhone. Pricing is expected to start around $1,999, positioning the iPhone Ultra as Apple's most expensive phone yet, with a possible September launch alongside the rest of the iPhone 18 lineup. So that's the full picture forming around the Apple iPhone Ultra. A new shape, a stronger hinge, and the biggest battery Apple has ever built. Is this finally the folding phone that gets you to switch? Or does that missing telephoto lens still hold you back? Let me know in the comments, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss the official reveal.